horsepower for me.
It's a blast,
what
dude. So you haven't even heard this thing or nothing?
Nothing.
Oh, shit.
Ready?
I'm like,
you ready?
I'm excited because
I'm excited for you.
I have no clue what we got. I'm telling him over here. I've told him like every time I talk to him, I'm like, hey, so what are you doing? Because I didn't put no type of pressure.
If it was my car, that's what I would do to it. Like it's cool.
Okay.
It's more than, like I said, if you need.
And it's funny because I came in here for something else, right?
Yeah, for Supercharger only.
Yeah.
And then that's what I said. Those cars, if you're a car guy, you pull into a parking lot, Supercharger, yes, you hear it. It sounds badass.
Yeah.
But when you hear that camshaft going through, people are like, damn, he's got something done to it. Like it just sounds mean. Wait to hear it. It just sounds mean. It just sounds cool as
Oh,
so yeah, you came in for this much horsepower and we gave you this much.
Yeah.
Can't go
I
wrong.
have no clue. Nothing, I have no
He
clue.
said it was fast before.
Oh,
No, I'm like, it was fast as I mean, I was racing, I was having fun, you know, but.
You're about to have good fun. So 93 all the time.
Okay.
If you know you're just gonna be beating the shit of it all the time, we'll get you some like VP additive. It's like a little octane booster. You can put in it just for safety. You don't have to. I'm just, if you know it's a Friday night, you're gonna go 200 miles an hour, some crazy shit over and over again.
I don't
then
think
just
I
pour
am.
the shit. I'm just saying, if you know you're gonna beat the shit out of it, just pour it in to have better gas. So, Mr. Garcia just came in town from Dallas.
Yes.
C6 Z06, beautiful 2013. Anniversary edition. Came for just like a heads and cam package, kind of like a cam package only, and to fix the valves. Once he got here and started looking through the shop, he was like, what else can we do to this thing? So we added the cylinder heads, camshaft, headers, and then we said, screw it, let's put a supercharger on top of it as well. So he was gonna be happy with like 580 rear wheel horsepower, and now we're at 755 rear wheel horsepower.
That's wild.
So it started off with over 400 rear wheel horsepower. So over 300 rear wheel horsepower gain from stock. And he's never even heard the car, hasn't seen it. So I'll pop the hood real quick, show you under the hood, and I'm gonna start it so you can see what this thing sounds like. Boom. Oh shit. So first thing that pops out is the MSD intake. So it was the plastic intake, right? This is a bigger intake with the 103 throttle body. We have, you see long tube headers on that side. So stainless steel headers all the way back to your axle back. You see the breather right there?
Yes.
So you have supercharger, centrifugal blower. It's only making like 6 pounds of boost, as I told you on the phone. It's a 427 cubic inch motor. These are higher compression from the factory. They're built naturally aspirated, right, to make as much as they can safely. So when we add boost to it, we don't want to go crazy with the boost on 93 octane. So we keep it nice and safe. 6 pounds of boost. This 427 eats that thing up, and it goes from, if we got rid of the superchargers that are heads and cam package, you'd be at right around 600 rear wheel horsepower. The supercharger adds another 150 rear wheel horsepower. So we stopped at 755 rear wheel horsepower. It could make plenty more, but the engine, we'll want to keep it nice and safe on 93 octane. So if you ever want more in the future, we need to change the pistons out and do more fuel system, and this thing can make 800, 900, 1,000 rear wheel horsepower. But wait to hear this thing. Wait to hear what the cam in it. And you gotta think, we did an aftermarket fuel system as well.
Yes.
So I can show you the regulator, everything up here, the different fuel pumps are in the tank. Okay. You got everything needed. It's just the engine now is, we'll call it the weak link, even though it's made to beat the crap out of this thing. What clutch did we put in it, Justin?
Monster.
It is a triple disc, right?
Yep.
Borla exhaust is loud all the time. You don't have the dual mode to make it quiet or loud. But it's a weekend toy, so
Yeah. That's perfect.
that sounds
For me, it's perfect. Yeah.
Let it just started. That's a cold start. Put it idles up a little bit. Once it warms up, the fuel will drop down, it'll even can even harder once it warms up a little bit more. It's been sitting all morning. Alright, so a few other things, obviously, yeah, we did a fuel system because anytime you put boost in these things, you got to worry about injectors in the fuel pump. So you can see the aftermarket regulator here,
Yes.
and all the fuel lines going to the front. Then here's the clutch bleeder. So we put an aftermarket clutch in it, and there's a bleeder for that, which you don't even have to worry about any of this stuff. I'm just showing you. And then obviously it's 137 degrees out here. Aftermarket radiator with an aftermarket fan. So there's an intercooler that mounts right here in the front that the supercharger spins, air goes through it. So the engine spins, right? The crankshaft spins the supercharger builds air, goes to this intercooler here, then the intercooler makes that hot air cooler, then it goes into the engine, right? Okay. Well, with this intercooler being here, it blocks the air going to the radiator. So we have to put as big of a radiator as we can and the best fan setup we can, this thing, to keep it temps in this weather.
Keep them down.
Now when you're driving down the road and everything, temps are good. If you ever get stuck in crazy traffic in Houston or Dallas, stop for like hours.
Yeah.
Coolant temps can get hot. It's just common with these C6s. So we do everything we can to get it as best as possible. Wanna go for a ride?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
Oh, so we also, to keep you on the road,
Oh yeah. No.
put Toyos on the back.
Okay.
So your factory tire, don't get me wrong, is a good tire, but with this kind of power, even the torque from, even if it was like naturally aspirated, it would spin the tires really good, like crazy in second and third gear. Now you can actually, I mean, traction control on. I keep traction control on. I would suggest you to do the same. I mean, you'll see. I'm gonna hit it in second gear and grab third. Without that tire, you wouldn't be able to do it. And it's just, this makes it a fun car to drive without having to worry about going to a ditch and doing stupid stuff.
Yes.
You know.
That's wild. Super wild.
Well, I bet y'all can't wait to drive that.
Oh, I'm driving the out of that thing. For sure. For sure. For sure. I'm the car guy in the family, so this makes me want to cry, man. It's beautiful. 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 Heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're his wonderful nephew.
Oh,
so.
yeah. I told him, I'm like, you're welcome. He gonna be thanking me forever. He told me, he's like, I'm never selling that car. Never. Yeah.
That shit is wild. Holy shit.
Is that not fun?
Man, that shit is way too much power for me.
It's a blast, dude. The second, you see it, it hooked up.
Yes.
Traction control was on. I go second gear, I went to about 4,000 RPMs. I stabbed it. I am using the clutch to shift the gears. I'm not no lift shifting it. So I mean that's something.
Wow.
You'll get used to doing. I promise.
Damn, that thing was wild.
It feels good though. So
Yeah.
the way the centrifugal blower is, let me turn this down so we can hear. The centrifugal supercharger, like I described you on the phone, it's a linear horsepower curve. So as RPM climbs, the more horsepower it makes.
Yeah.
If it was the root style blower, it could make all the horsepower, all the boost as soon as you stab it, and instant torque. To me, for these Corvettes and for like what you're doing, manual cars, for like if you're going 50 miles an hour, you just want to go from 50 to 100 real fast. You know what I mean? Just acceleration. It's easier to drive. You can go from that lower speed like that. See how you got to rev it up? Just rev it up a little bit higher. And then once you get more heat in the clutch, the better it grabs. But the centrifugal centrifugal blower, the way the linear curve is, it's easier to handle, and the car's not over the road. Because again, we're making 750 rear wheel horsepower, and I don't have the dyno graph for how much torque it made, but
That shit is wild.
and it keeps pulling. So if you don't want to, like if you want, you can just short shift it. Shift it to 5,000 RPMs. You know, so at 6,500, I think 6,600, it makes like 6 pounds of boost.
I mean, for me that's a shitload.
This
That
is more than
shit's
most
crazy.
people.
Yeah.
And that's what I tell. I mean, I say this a lot on camera too. Because all the LT4 cars we build a lot of LT4 cars that come supercharged from the factory. And I tell most people a 750 rear wheel horsepower Corvette, in my opinion, is a perfect fun car to drive. Rather than to worry about shit braking. Just put gas in it and go. If you want more than that, yes, we can make more than that reliably. But this is just a fun car. You hear the blow off valve? So you hear the when you go to let off.
That shit is crazy. What the fuck? Like my heart.
It's so much fun.
Yeah.
And then the brakes on this thing are so good too. Remember we changed all the brakes. Front and rear. The brakes were pretty bad in it. So all new brakes, front and rear.
That's crazy.
This thing's like a new car now.
Oh no, I called and I'm like, okay, I'm so and so. I have this car. I don't know shit about motors. I'm just calling you because my nephew told me to call you. And so we came, I showed them, and I just want a fast car, you know, something that I could drive, and that was it. And they gave me this. It's ridiculous fast
Have
for
you
me.
had anything fast before?
Well, I thought this was fast for me. But no, it's mind blowing. Mind blowing.
I wish I had.
Yeah, it's mind blowing.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Well, thank you.
The
Thanks,
best.
man.
Thank you. Everything they did to the car is like the best of the best. At Lamar, Houston, the best of the best. Y'all come out here.